Sue Elliott.
And I'm Ed Holen. Welcome to this week's edition of the Olympia Insider on an absolutely glorious, sunny, but very chilly day in Olympia.
It is. And yesterday, the Senate held its budget hearing, and the day before, the House held its budget hearing. So we have some at least comparisons between the governor's office, the House, and the Senate.
I think the good news for all of the advocates should be that both the House and the Senate carry forward the commitment to fund 5,000 people off of the waiting list, funding them through the new Individual and Family Services waiver or the Community First Choice option. That's great news and a great commitment to those that have been waiting for a long time.
There's several positive things in the budget, and then there's a couple things that were disappointed. The first is that the House originally had the closure of Lakeland Village Nursing Home because it had such problems going through the certification. And last night, the Democratic caucus took that out. And then in the Senate budget, they have back in the use of Yakima, expanding it by additional, I think it's additional 6 respite beds.
I think it's true to say that most people who need respite really need it in their local and home community. And there is funding in the Senate budget to expand the options for community respite. And we think that's a good deal.
And then also we're disappointed that the Senate didn't support the increase in supported living, either wages or their health care.
Keeping the system intact, keeping our providers supported is really key. So there's some things we really like in the Senate and House budgets. There's some challenges. And I think rising above it all will be the bigger discussion between the House and Senate around revenue and what the final budget will look like.
And it's not too late for you to have your voice heard. Go to the ARC website and you can see the comparisons between the governor, the House, and the Senate budgets.
Today's Advocacy Day focuses on the services and the policies that impact people with autism.
I'm here to spread acceptance about autism. I'm going to be talking about some of the history of autism and some of the myths that a lot of people try to associate with autistics that are, clearly not true. Like, I'm going to talk about how, autistics can have meaningful relationships. When we become adults, we want to be able to have our own lives and our own freedoms. And so I'm going to talk about, trying to fight the stereotypes that a lot of people, negative stereotypes that says that autistics can't be social or make friends or have their own lives, and that we can have our own lives and have our own freedoms and be able to be independent and productive citizens.
I want to make awareness about how amazing people with autism are, what gifts they have, what abilities they have to share, and try to address the assumptions that are made about people who have different disabilities but amazing abilities.
It's not too late to send in your emails, write the letter, make the phone call. Let your legislators know what your thoughts are about the various budget proposals, because eventually they're all going to have to come together and come up with one budget before they can adjourn this session.
And remember,
change is made by those who show up.